and punish me to your heart's content.
Wait.
Me and my mouth.
Welcome back to another Love and Deepspace card reaction. This is Precious Moment, which is the new free Xavier card that came out. It was part of a login bonus. Please make sure to log in every day so that you can get this 5-star card for free. It is accessible to anybody who is currently playing the game. I've not had the chance to read through it yet. I don't know a whole lot about it except there were fireworks, and I got really excited when this card was announced because it was announced around the time that Fireworks Vow was having its rerun, and I was like, look, it's all of my favorite men with my favorite things. Stars, fireworks, nighttime, Ferris wheels. What could be better than this? Apparently another card, just like it. The card's summary reads, to keep a more real memory of the night and of you. I hope it's like those other Xavier cards where it's like he is being really secretive about something and the point of the card is for him and MC to like peel back another layer of their like relationship with each other and their trust in each other, both as like work partners and also as romantic partners. I think that's such an important part of relationship development, so I want to see more of it. Let's get into it. Yeah!
Wanderers are coming out of the ceiling! There's spitting chili sauce everywhere! Can't you see them?
Chili sauce? Girl, are we dreaming? What? Wait. Okay, to be fair, there was another card that involved a VR game. Where it was based on the Little Prince and like MC and Xavier were in space and MC was a flower. I think might have been a promise card. So I'm wondering if maybe they're in another VR game. It says, after slumbering in darkness for an indeterminable amount of time, my consciousness finally awakens to unfamiliar voices.
Calm down. What you're seeing are just hallucinations. You're at a hospital. You're safe now.
What happened to me? Oh God. I groggily look toward the source of the noise. The privacy curtains have been pulled open, arms that are waving about, a flustered nurse. Seeing that I'm awake, the doctor quickly adjusts her crooked glasses and watches me warily.
You're awake. How are you feeling?
I don't know. I just woke up. I'm just a little dizzy, but I'm fine.
Do you remember what you were doing before you lost consciousness?
Girl, no. We encountered a group of wanderers and successfully eliminated them. Then my headache got worse. Everything went black and I lost consciousness. Oh God. The doctor sighs and reveals a relieved smile. I had a concussion, maybe? But without the doctor there to keep him in check, the patient in the adjacent bed finally breaks through the nurse's defenses and runs outside. He drags his IV bag with him. Xavier, if you don't sit down and let the doctors do what they need to do. Have you ever heard of NCT?
Stop spawning wanderers! I want to go
Just
to
kidding.
the area that only drops hot sauce.
Okay, so maybe it wasn't Xavier, but the fact that this card is taking place in the hospital, you know what this means. The concept, the possibility that Xavier and Zane know each other. Infold? Are you listening to me? If you're listening to me, I don't know if you're listening to me, but if you're listening to me, have you considered stop being cowards? Let them interact. Let them meet each other. It's fun. I played Mystic Messenger. It was hilarious. You can do it too.
Hey, don't let him hit his head again.
Your companion is next to you. If he shows similar symptoms, press the call button.
The doctor's white coat is already outside the door before she finishes speaking.
Sorry, what?
She runs off to pursue the patient. Oh, right. Xavier. You want to run that by me again? I don't mind. I pull back the curtain. As expected, Xavier is lying on the bed. Covering his face, his bangs are disheveled, and his eyes look somewhat unfocused. Upon seeing me, he tilts his head. He seems to be confused. You want an instant replay? I got you. Brace yourself. Oh, jeez. Why was that so loud? Oh my god. Hello? Dog? Dog? And I was so thrown off by that, I don't even remember if I read this line or not, so I'm gonna have to read it again. Upon seeing me, he tilts his head. He seems to be confused. Ella, I'm sorry. My bad. He was waking up. He was just waking up. This is the equivalent to when you play Mystic Messenger and you get that one emote from Yusong where he's like complaining, but it sounds very suspicious and like something else. Real ones know. You're here too? Yeah, the doctor said we were brought to the hospital together. The patient in the bed next to mine was shouting and screaming nonstop. He ran away. I think he was triggered by something. The doctor ran after him and told me to keep an eye on you. Do you feel uncomfortable anywhere? Xavier shakes his head. I'm about to breathe a sigh of relief and return to my bed when... When what? When he suddenly grabs my wrist. Okay.
A really bad headache.
I know a cure for that. Whoa! Anyway. I raise my other hand to press the call button, but he holds it down too. Girl, we are in a hospital. This is the least decent place for anything to be happening. Come on now. Don't say that to Dr. Zane. I know what he's capable of. I know what he's been up to. Freak!
You can give me a massage. I don't need the doctor.
What? 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 I'm sorry? Person, I need the doctor. Good luck to everybody pulling on medical rescue, by the way. I will not be pulling for medical rescue. I'll probably, like I said, watch the card on YouTube just so I have a good sense of Zane's character, but best of luck to everybody pulling. Medical rescue wanters will be medical rescue havers. Believe you me. Oh my god, MC please. Then I'll be gentle, okay? Okay. If you still feel uncomfortable, don't push it. Xavier nods earnestly and quickly makes room for me on the bed. I sit down and slip my fingers under his soft hair to gently massage him. Are you feeling better?
Not really. Everything is spinning.
Close your eyes. That would help, no? I have a question for y'all in the chat. Doesn't matter
This
if you
position
play
is
or
good.
not.
My dizziness disappeared.
We're in a hospital, sir. Knock it off. I have a question for everybody in the chat. You don't have to play this game, but I want to know. What color is Xavier's hair? Discuss. What color is Xavier's hair? Something's not right. My hand slows as I massage him, and I curl a strand of hair from his forehead around my fingers. I really wish they would not do that, because then I can't read. I'm a fast reader, but I'm not that fast of a reader, you know? Well then, I might as well tell you a story. For example, a little wooden puppet whose nose grows whenever he feels nervous or guilty. His eyelashes flutter almost imperceptibly, and his lips press together. White, but it's greasy because he has the sleep schedule of a house cat. That's unconscionable. That's foul.
I don't want to hear a story.
Why you sound like a baby? Xavier's really been leaning into this like baby temper tantrum side in the relationship lately.
Your massage was very effective. I feel a lot better now.
I don't know how I feel about it. Xavier takes my hand, places it against the side of his face, and nuzzles it.
Your hand is also warm. It's making the pain in my nerves go away.
I know that a lot of people said that you know that one event with Raphael in the hospital and he's just kind of like looking into space and people said that it makes him look like Bibble. This makes Xavier look like Bibble. This is the Bibblest I've ever seen Xavier. Okay, to respond to the question about Xavier's hair color. That blonde that women who bleached their hair too much in the 2000s and then went swimming too quick after, so it's just super fried, super bad to this ashy powder. Wait, I thought it turned your hair green because of the chlorine. No? Don't look at me, I don't have blonde hair. For all you know, I don't even have hair in the first place. I lift my hand and gently poke his cheek with my finger. I had no idea my hand had miraculous healing powers.
I also only discovered it today.
I lean in closer to him and note the hint of a smile at the corner of his mouth. He couldn't hide it in time. I knew it. He's still pretending. After massaging him for a while, and once I'm sure he's really fine, I gently push Xavier's head away and stand up. Headaches aren't something to take lightly. Wonders that can affect the mind like this are rare, so we should take it seriously. Yeah, I remember that Polar Night event where the Polar Night affected people in the Anhausen class and the whatever class Caleb is, so that you ended up being frickin' insatiable. I was there in the trenches. I have all 5 cards, but I've only read 4 of them, but trust me, I will read them again. And I will read that 5th one. Don't test me. Ella said, my blonde comes in a pack, not in a bottle, is crazy work. Yo. You said the women that swam around here... Wait, the women that swam around here, what? Where swimming in lakes or home pools, they often put less chlorine in to save money. So it probably was meant to get to green, and the ashiness was a pre-step. Oh, so it's like a chlorine lift. I see. Now you see that look on Xavier's face? That puppy dog looking boo-boo face? I like that face. I need more of that face. Every time I see that face, I gain about 10 years on my lifespan. Infold, are you listening? Can we have more of that face, please? Okay, I knew it was psychic class, but wait, that's actually really funny that Caleb's eval is in the psychic class, because one thing that man is going to do is fail all of his psychiatric evaluations. That man lost his marbles and smiled about it. He's as bad as Tartaglia Genshin Impact. Don't worry. I'll ask the doctor to give you a thorough medical examination from head to toe. You know who else could give you a thorough examination from head to toe? Me! Oh, you said Caleb's mental illness and mine are drift compatible. I don't want him to get better. Wow, look at the crabs in the pot. Well, well, well. The little emoji said hello. If Xavier ever said hello, princess, I think I would fling myself off of a building. Quickly, who in lads is most likely to pull up and say hello, princess? And why is it Caleb? Why is it probably Caleb? Not the Foot Club. No. No, 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 no. I don't want to think about Caleb intertwining his toes. Ugh. Gross. Jeremiah? Why Jeremiah? I need an explanation on that. That's so out of left field. Wait. I just thought about Gideon saying that. Well, put it. I gotta read this. Aw, Do you guys like my avatar for Parker? They're so pretty. They're so pretty. The results? Did the results come out yet? No. But my head doesn't hurt anymore. Can you kidnap me now? If I had a nickel for every main I had to rescue from the hospital because they're sick of being there, I would now have 2 nickels. Which isn't a lot, but it is weird that it's happened twice. That might be a challenge. Visiting hours are over. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm getting discharged tomorrow. Pick me up early, please. So, here's the thing. My head hurts and I think I forgot a lot of stuff. Aren't we neighbors? Isn't this a little too flirty? Girl, I know what y'all have done in the flower shop. Trust me. I know what y'all have done in the flower shop. Oh no, I'm aware that Jeremiah has a lot of lore and also has a level of closeness with MC. I know you want to know the group chats that go the craziest in Love and Deepspace? The group chat with Xavier, Jeremiah, and MC. The group chat with Zane, Yvonne, and MC. And the group chat with Caleb, Gideon, and MC. Those 3 group chats, to be a fly on the wall. To be a fly on the wall. But Sahar, why don't you think that the group chat with Thomas, Raphael, and MC would go hard? Well, because about 85% of that group chat is MC and Raphael dropping links to TikToks and just captioning it, you, me, Thomas, or us. That's it. Thomas doesn't even want to be in that group chat anymore. He's there as a legal agent obligation. Silas the twins in MC would be really funny. But like, I imagine that Silas the twins and MC have more fun on like voice calls than in text. I know their Skype calls go crazy. Skype? What is this? No, not, well, you know what I mean. I love Thomas though. Happy for his wife, I guess. I wish that were me. The concept of Silas on Skype. Oh no. Yo. No, I didn't forget that they're Gen Alpha. Matter of fact, in case anybody needs a reminder about this, Zane and Silas are COVID babies. You're welcome. I need to get back. I put down my phone. I can almost imagine the expression on Xavier's face on the other side of the screen. He must be pretty bored after spending the whole day getting checked at the hospital. Since there's really nothing wrong, I'll pick him up early tomorrow. Do you think Silas knows about 6-7? Do you think Silas ever did the 6-7 joke? No, that seems like a Caleb thing. Caleb would absolutely hit a 6-7. I get up early the next day to go to the hospital. When I pass by the gift shop outside the residential complex, something compels me to glance over. Zane would know about 6-7 because of Caleb. That's the only reason he knows. No, that's the only reason he knows. Unless he found, like, an encyclopedia article about 6-7. Zane would know where the origins of 6-7 came from. He's the only person who knows. The wind chimes hanging from the doorframe tinkle as they sway, and the person opening the glass door is Xavier. Hi. You don't look like somebody who just got discharged from the hospital. Did you sneak out? Oh, Xavier, you naughty, naughty boy.
I honorably left with the light seal of approval.
So he snuck out.
I proved to the doctors that I've already recovered.
No, you didn't. The results are out already? I thought we'd have to wait until the afternoon. Xavier
I
shakes his
memorized the
head.
information on their department's bulletin board. Then I told them that someone with head trauma couldn't do that.
Which is kind of funny to consider. Because, wait, this is actually kind of funny to consider because we know that Xavier has a terrible memory, except when it comes to, like, things related to MC. Because remember, he's always talked about how bad he is at remembering things, but, like, he instantly memorized MC's phone number. I think this is just an instance of, like, because the incentive is MC, he would just immediately memorize it, no problem. A light seal of approval is code for I annoyed them so much they let me go. You're so right. And you cannot convince me otherwise. Signed Ella, who also annoys Hellstep into letting them go. You're so valid for that. I recall those program descriptions on the bulletin board. Just a quick look is enough to make most people dizzy. Actually, normal people can't do that either.
I was eager to go home, and I was worried that my neighbor would forget to pick me up.
I told you, anytime MC is the incentive, suddenly his memory works at Mach 5 speed. Oh, that won't happen. Then why is someone who's eager to go home so far away from me? Come over here. Please. I pull Xavier's hand from behind his back. He's holding a fruit basket covered with fresh flowers. Aww. Fruits are nestled in the basket. That's a weird way to talk about my friends. Fruits are nestled in the basket and a bunny plushie is perched on top. Star string lights are entwined around it. The only thing that would make this basket better, in my opinion, a book. If he added a book to this, we're going home right now. Does the hospital give fruit baskets to those who have been discharged now?
It's for you, but it's not ready yet.
Oh, I try to take the fruit basket, but Xavier seems reluctant to let go. Maybe I press some button as the string lights around the fruit basket suddenly light up. Their colors burst like vivid fireworks. Cheerful electronic music plays, and it's accompanied by the crackling that pierces my ears.
The store owner's aesthetic taste needs improvement.
It's definitely a musical fruit basket is nuts. At least the materials are solid.
Give me a moment.
Xavier grabs the lights and tries to yank them out along with the music box. But the copper wires connecting the lights are tangled together. They refuse to budge. Oh no! Xavier's efforts aren't in vain though. Under the forceful tugging, the components inside the music box seem to have found their correct positions. The song is even louder now. Oh no, Xavier! The quality is really good. Xavier glances at the cheerfully singing fruit basket.
Let's just drop it off at Jeremiah's flower shop.
They said, I'm tired of listening to this annoying ass fruit basket music. Let's go give it to Jeremiah instead. The toy bunny lies on the fruit. It looks somewhat teary-eyed under the light. I turn off the music box and pick up the toy bunny that's resting on the cherries. I never said I didn't want it. The fruit looks delicious, the bunny's cute, and the lights are beautifully bright. But if you think one fruit basket will make me forget about yesterday, think again.
I was afraid my neighbor would refuse to let me in.
Xavier lowers his head and his hair conceals his gaze.
I bought this because I want to tell her it won't happen again, face to face.
Oh. I put down the bunny and cradle his face in my hands. You blinked, which means you're still trying to deceive me.
I didn't realize your trust in me had become so fragile.
Isn't it kind of fragile already, considering how much he, intentionally hides from MC? Like, obviously, he does it intentionally to protect her and also to protect himself, because it's kind of like a the less you know the better type situation. So in that respect it is fragile, and at the same time over the last 2-ish years they've been developing their trust in one another. That's not to say that there wouldn't be like one or two things that could severely compromise that trust, and this seems like it would be one of those things. Yeah, it almost shattered yesterday. But today's fruit basket can help mend some of it.
Because of its design or its quality?
I gently pinch Xavier's cheek. My knuckles glide along his skin before I scratch the area under his chin. Its sincerity was delivered to my heart.
What about me?
He's doing all the things that makes Raphael my favorite, and it's pissing me off. Like, Xavier was already in, like, my kind of... I hesitate to use the phrase Holy Trinity because I think that that phrase has been compromised in fandom in a number of ways, but, like, my trifecta, let's say. Xavier's definitely in my trifecta of favorites. So, the fact that he's doing things that my favorite does, girl... He catches my hand as I try to continue misbehaving. He holds my fingertips together.
In your heart, I'm not as good as this ugly fruit basket?
It's not ugly! You're aesthetically pleasing, but you have a mouth that lies. Xavier tilts his head, and the sensation under my fingertips shifts from his soft, warm cheek to his lips.
Oh! And you can punish me to your heart's content.
Wait.
Me and my mouth.
What? I'm sorry, what did you say? What did he just... What? You can't just say that! First of all, you can't just say that. Second of all, you can't just say that in the hospital gift shop! Oh my god. Arrest this man. Jacksepticeye, arrest that man. I didn't need to hear that one to hear that one. No, real. Issa, you just... You just walked in on me pointing out that Xavier is a liar sometimes. And I told him that he has a big fat lying mouth, and he said, well, I guess you'll have to punish me and my mouth. And I'm sitting here like, whoa! Beg pardon? Mind you, MC is still playing along, because look what they said next. I can use any kind of punishment? What the?
Yeah, anything.
Don't worry. Why did he say it like that? Wait. Pause. What the fuck? You said that, not me. I'm sorry. What? I'm sorry. What did Parker say? Come home with me, we'll work up a sweat? Dog? One in chat if you are volunteering to punish Xavier's mouth. My neighbors, I am so sorry. Xavier's neighbors, I am so sorry. 10 minutes later, Xavier stands at my front door. He looks at the bags filled with trash.
So you were talking about cleaning when you said we'd work up a sweat.
You seem disappointed. What's wrong, Xavier? Did you have something else in mind?
I'm not.
Goofy. I heard that sigh. Xavier places the silent fruit basket on the table. Oh, they figured out how to turn off the stars. You know what that low-key reminds me of? Y'all know about the singing birthday candle that, like, people never figured out how to turn off? And, like, even if you, like, burn it or, like, put it in water or, like, throw it in the trash, like, it still keeps playing. Like, you have to yeet it across the country to have some semblance of peace. That's probably what they had to do with the starlights on that fruit basket.
You misheard. I was admiring your methods for tricking people into doing manual labor.
Period. He opens the kitchen cabinet, takes out a succulent bunny apron, and ties it on without being asked. Oh, I didn't realize how bad I needed male wife Xavier, today or ever. But I'm not one to complain.
Where do you want me to start?
Imagine if Caleb came in from Skyhaven to this. Oh no, you could cut the tension in that room with a knife. With Xavier's help, the progress in cleaning improves dramatically. The upper cabinets are hard to clean. The step stool's on the balcony. Let me get it.
You don't need to do that.
He doesn't even stand on his tiptoes. He can easily reach and clean it. Ooh, the concept of Xavier reaching up on his tippy toes to grab something on the top shelf, but the sweater rides up a little bit and you can see just the teeniest, tiniest sliver of skin. And I feel like a Victorian man seeing ankle. Whoa! Anyway. Caleb, the next time MC visits. Welcome home, cheater! Oh, being tall is so great.
Is that my only redeeming quality?
I kind of like pissing Xavier off. Wait a minute. This is doing something. This is doing something. I'll tell you what. After dusting, Xavier lifts the boxes of various sizes from the floor and puts them into the cabinet one by one.
The stuff you've been hoarding fits perfectly in here.
You call me a pack rat? But it'll be hard to get them later.
You can ask your neighbor for help if it's difficult for you.
Watch this. No, because here's what you do. Here's what you do to piss him off further. You ready? Walk with me for a second. He said you can ask your neighbor for help if it's difficult for you. Xavier is your upstairs neighbor. What you do is you ask your next door neighbor. So the next time Xavier comes down and says, "Oh, how did you get all that stuff?" I said, "Well, I did what you asked. I asked my neighbor." He said, "You didn't ask me. You didn't say I had to ask you. You said ask your neighbor." This game takes place in 2048. I'm thinking in 3048. Suck on that. Wanna be annoying to run back and forth like that, Mr. Neighbor?
He has another advantage. He has very good stamina.
Oh, shit. Well. Is this a theory that we should be testing? Right now? Today? In public? Before marriage? Before marriage? Bro needs to chill. Matter of fact, Ella, don't go get a bucket of ice. Go get Dr. Zane. He'll be able to help. Hey, you might have the light seal of approval, but I can't believe everything you say.
I have multiple ways to prove myself to you.
He's so hell-bent on the haram shaboing boing. I honestly, I kind of have to commend the dedication. I poke the apron's wrinkled, succulent bunny that's on his chest. You have to do it my way. Now go over there. Following my finger. Oh, sorry. I did it again. Following my finger, Xavier walks to the door and twists the handle. It doesn't budge. He pushes harder and the door finally opens, but something nearby falls over.
A coat rack?
That's right. Cleaning the storage room is the ultimate test of stamina. This is so funny. After the clutter is mostly sorted, Xavier pulls out a dusty delivery package from the corner.
You bought these when you first moved in.
He squats down to open the box, and he picks up a few sparklers. I also squat down next to him. They're just sparklers. There shouldn't be any problems with them, right?
I don't know. That's why I'm interrogating it.
This is peak Parker behavior, by the way. What'd you find out?
The box is covered in dust, which means you haven't touched it since last year.
It'd be really funny if this was January 1st, 2026, but then the last time I opened that box was December 31st, 2025. Oh my, you found a subtle clue.
The tape shows no signs of being opened. It's clear that the plan was canceled before it even started. Who were you originally planning to go with?
And if I say Jeremiah, then what? You gonna be mad? You gonna do something about it? He asks this nonchalantly, but the sparkler in his hand is spinning faster and faster. What if I don't want to tell you? Under my surprised gaze, Xavier touches the dust on the box. Then he reaches for my face. I was kidding! I bought them with Tara! Her cousin insisted on going to the riverside to play with sparklers. He lowers his hand and looks
Judging
at the
by the
sparklers.
design, they're for children.
And? Well, yeah, but it rained that day, so we couldn't use them. They just ended up collecting dust here since no one was around to play with me. Xavier glances at me.
You never thought about me at that time?
I had known you for like 3 days, dog. I was afraid you'd think it was childish.
These designs are good for adults. I booked us a spot for tonight's fireworks show. We can bring them along.
When did you get it?
Last night, right after you said you were just my neighbor.
I'm having ideas. Very good ones. Oh. The fruit basket with the lights was setting the stage for the fireworks tonight, huh?
Yeah, I was afraid you'd refuse to see a neighbor who was stopping by.
I had no intention of doing that.
Did the fireworks repair some of your trust?
A little. He picks up a box of sparklers, his sudden proximity causing his breath to brush against my earlobe.
Since the fruit basket and sparklers can't satisfy you.
Where's that sentence going? I give Xavier's arm a light squeeze, then wrap my arms around him. Do you need me to say it out loud?
I need confirmation for whether or not I reclaimed my status as your most special neighbor.
Haven't we? I need you to understand the things that the two of you have done. It's giving, would you still love me if I turned into a worm? Xavier, we are at the altar right now. Why are you asking me this in your vows? Make it make sense. It's always been you.
Then, can I request more privileges? Since I have this status now.
What privileges are those? A tingling sensation travels along the back of my neck, so I lower my head and focus on the succulent bunny on his chest. The warmth in my cheeks becomes increasingly apparent. I frantically shove the vacuum cleaner that's beside me into Xavier's arms. We've still got fireworks to catch later. We need to clean this place
We have
up
time.
first.
If we leave before dusk, we can catch up on a long afternoon nap together.
Why do I feel like you don't want a nap? I think that's code. That was... no. They didn't nap. I, as the narrator, am telling you this. They didn't take a nap. You can't stand Xavier? Okay, so sit down. Duh! We leave during rush hour. Xavier and I decided to walk to the fireworks show. We arrive at the riverside. The evening glow blazes across the sky, and the setting sun scatters its remaining light across the river's surface. Xavier places his backpack on the chair by the river, arranges the sparkler boxes, and quickly piles them into a small mountain. A group of children swarms us. After some pushing and shoving, one young boy musters up the courage to hand over a piece of candy. I think nap might have been code word for the haram shaboing boing. I think you're right, King. I think you might be right. Oh, they think we sell fireworks.
Should we share some with them?
Yeah, why not?
You don't have to say yes if you don't want to.
No, I should. They're kids. They deserve this fun. I look at the dozens of big and small boxes of sparklers before Xavier and me. I wave at him. It's okay. Let's share. More and more people gather around. Xavier's like a lonely paper boat swallowed up in the crowd. The children happily run off with their sparklers, and I switch my phone to selfie mode. I hold it high and aim the camera at Xavier, who's behind me. Look, there's
And
a
a
boy
little
who's
girl
selling
quietly
sparklers.
watching.
I managed to cap a trace of annoyance in his calm gaze. I suppress my laughter as I press the shutter button. Are there any sparklers left? They should look great in photos. Xavier glances at me, grabs my hand, and moves the camera to aim at the empty chair behind us. Oh, they're all gone. Seeing me purse my lips, Xavier turns to pick up his backpack. Inside are several boxes of sparklers. You prepared those earlier.
I've learned about children's obsession with sparklers. At the time, someone else got robbed.
I can't help but look at him as I stop going through the remaining sparklers in his bag.
When I first came here, the backtrackers were still together.
And alive. Anyway.
It happened during New Year's. People were setting off fireworks, so they wanted to join in. But they couldn't breathe in the smoke and had a bad cough for several days. Jeremiah complained about the kids who took away the sparklers he bought. They didn't leave one for him.
Get wrecked, Jeremiah. You were with everyone else back then? Xavier shakes his head.
It was too noisy.
Then what made you want to come here today?
You know why. Do I really have to say it?
Yes. Because you give me the puppy face, so now I need to hear it. It's not what you said before we left. Chuckling softly, he looks at the riverbank.
Some things are more fun with two people.
The fanfiction writes itself at this point. Let's be exceedingly clear about this. Will this be like sparkling traces where I get to draw my own design? Because if so, I know exactly what I will be drawing. People's figures gradually fade into the darkness as night falls. Only laughter drifting on the evening breeze is left. The children who asked us for sparklers gather together and stack them. Before long, the boy who traded candy for a sparkler shyly runs up to us again.
Mister, do you have a lighter?
I do! His name is Xavier!
We built a huge castle. When it lights up, it'll be prettier than Lincoln Tower.
Lincoln Tower's lights stay on until it's late at night.
Huh?
The boy immediately freezes. Xavier smiles, pulls out a lighter from his pocket, and tosses it to him. Personally, if it were me, I would not just hand a lighter to a little kid, but that's just me. Also, Brett, you're so right. MC does have 2 lighters, and the other one is Raphael.
Don't burn your hair.
I did that once. Did I tell you guys this story about how I accidentally set my hair on fire when I was like 10? That's why I don't have hair anymore. That's why I wear this, actually. Anyway. The boy snaps back to reality and sticks his tongue out at Xavier.
Our castle is prettier than Lincoln Tower.
He runs back to the sparkler castle. Under the expectant gazes of the other children, he lights the fuses around the perimeter one by one. I don't think this is safe either. Sparks travel from all sides toward the center to illuminate the entire castle. The children form a circle and cheer with excitement. And wow, guys, it's just like the Divinity trailer from the Game Awards. Truly, this is what inspired Larian's newest title. My bad, guys. It really is beautiful. And very creative.
Yeah, it's a unique bonfire.
Don't say that in front of them. You almost made the boy cry. Hi, Jack.
They'll leave us alone, though.
It was on purpose?
I don't want to play customer service all night. Besides, it didn't really discourage them.
Xavier picks up a few sparklers. Each one is different. Some have simple hearts, and others possess more complex shapes.
In our world, sparklers are just sparklers, no matter what shape they have. But in the eyes of children, they're a glowing castle, and its light is just as real as Lincoln Towers.
I am a little bit worried too, but I also recognize that's just like the sound of a sparkler, you know? Or maybe sparklers aren't really about what they are. What's important is how you play with them and who you play with. I take a sword-shaped sparkler from him and move closer to light it. Look, when you light the sparkler, it becomes a light blade. Did you play with sparklers like this when you were little? Xavier takes my light blade and swings it.
When I was young, the only thing that could be considered a toy was a wooden sword.
Oh. Of course they had to make it sad and relate it back to Lightseeker. Of course they did. Of course they did. Can we pretend that airplanes in the night sky are shooting stars? Do you think Xavier could use a wish right now, wish right now, wish right now?
The process of honing one's swordsmanship is similar to how those children play with sparklers. Once you've mastered the existing techniques, you need to use your imagination to constantly break them down, combine them, and create something new. And you'll remember that feeling of coming up with a technique that's uniquely your own.
I've seen Xavier with a sword more than once. What kind of sword? Composed, swift, unpredictable. You can never figure out his next move or anticipate where he'll appear. No wonder your swordsmanship style is so unique and hard to imitate.
Yeah. What ultimately stays with you isn't a technique. A mindset or feeling from a certain moment, some kind of touch, or something someone said to me. These are the more genuine traces.
The sparks on the sparklers slowly die out and disappear into the night. So these mindsets and feelings won't disappear?
They will.
Xavier lights 2 new sparklers and waves them in front of me.
To resist the erosion of time, the traces we leave behind must be vivid and genuine.
The dancing sparks follow the night breeze and glide past our hands. I touch his fingertips, and we hold the dancing sparks. Let's see if we can light up the entire riverside. Xavier tilts his head, his fingers gently sliding through the gaps between mine. He holds my hand.
Or we could light up the entire night.
What do you have in mind? Kindle.
Sparklers are about who you play with. Should we play our own way?
It can be shaped like a heart or a bunny, maybe? Now, can I make my own design? Because if so... If it's a single swipe, it might just be a single swipe. Jack! I don't know if I can put that on YouTube, though. I see what you're seeing, too. Maybe I could make it a 4-leaf clover, maybe? If I can, maybe I can make it a 4-leaf clover. Because I think maybe... it's only one stroke that you get, as opposed to, like, getting to draw a cute little design. Wait, that kind of looks like a butterfly. Can I actually draw my own thing? No, they only let me draw a heart or a bunny. Okay, guys. Should we draw a heart or a bunny? This did happen before, but it happened in, Raphael's firework card. Sparkling traces, not fireworks style. Do we go for the heart or the bunny? I'm thinking maybe the B in bunny stands for brat. You're so right. Look at my mediocre bunny head.
What a round head. I almost didn't recognize it.
That was a really good
Like
one.
this. Right?
It's Miffy.
When fireworks end, their traces will quickly fade away.
That was a really good bunny. Thanks, guys. I know you guys believe in me. They're little matching sweaters.
This is tight. Are you afraid I'll disappear? As long as we hold hands, we won't get separated.
Stop, I want a matching star bracelet with Xavier. Ooh, the graphics quality on those fireworks
are beautiful, but what you can touch feels more real.
Hey, yo. Before marriage?
Sparklers can illuminate us just fine.
What base is touching sparklers?
It's loud, huh?
I'll help.
It wasn't on purpose. When I'm with you, I can't help myself sometimes.
Hello? They're so cute.
We were interrupted again.
Oh, he's blushing.
But it's not a dream this time.
That was really cute. We're surrounded by a bustling crowd, and brilliant fireworks fill the sky above us. Xavier leans against me as a dazzling mixture of lights falls on his face.
Are you sleepy?
Holding his sleeve and refusing to let go, I shake my head. I thought we agreed to wait for the biggest fireworks.
Then close your eyes and wait 10 minutes. I'll wake you up.
Are you going to make it? You're not going to trick me again, are you?
I don't do that. Most of the time, anyway.
That's what I thought. Okay, but you have to wake me up. I lean against Xavier's shoulder and close my eyes. The sounds around me gradually fade. After an unknown amount of time passes, I hear a familiar yet childish voice nearby.
Mister, these are the leftover sparklers from earlier.
Oh,
I'm giving them back to you.
that was so nice of you. Oh, he's shushing them because I'm sleeping! I'm gonna eat my fist.
Okay. You weren't watching the fireworks, though. You were looking at her.
I've been watching the fireworks for too long. I'm a little tired.
He needs a change of scenery.
Isn't looking at her also tiring?
On today's episode of Kids Say the Darndest Things. Don't you ever get sick of looking at your girlfriend? That's crazy.
She's more aesthetically pleasing.
Damn. The two of them exchange a few more words. Then the sound of footsteps grows more distant and everything around me quiets down again.
Wake up.
That's my nickname. That's the nickname I gave him to give me. I yawn and pretend to be tired as I open my eyes. Are you talking to someone?
Didn't you hear everything?
You knew I was awake, but you still said something like that in front of a child?
I wanted to compliment you.
Keep going then. That wasn't enough.
Complimenting people requires inspiration.
Do I not inspire you? This is why I'm a Raphael main. All I have to do is stand like this in front of him, and he would act like I was crafted by God himself. Then how should I inspire you?
Surely you already have an idea.
We cannot do this again. You've been trying way too hard, all card. Along the riverbank, a handful of couples stroll on the walkway. They're reluctant to let the evening end. The scene from earlier surfaces in my mind. When the falling sparks ended, Xavier's smile was bathed in golden light. Maybe you need a little encouragement? I'm about to raise my head, but Xavier has already... Oh! I'm a simple person. I'm a simple person. You could give me Carolina Reaper levels of haram shaboing boing and I would keep the straightest face ever. But would you give me a little hand holding and a little kiss? Oh, girl! Yep. I didn't get a chance to read it because I got startled. It says, I'm about to raise my head, but Xavier has already leaned down. His warm, lingering breath reaches me. The warm, soft touch sweeps away those final traces of drowsiness. I close my eyes and listen to our beating hearts. How long will tonight's memories stay preserved in your mind?
They'll be there for a very, very long time.
Aww.
From now on, I'll remember tonight whenever I think about fireworks, nighttime, and the riverside. I'll also remember the mark you've left on me.
When did I do that? I'm not complaining, but when did I do that? Oh, that's the end of the card. That was so... Oh, hell yeah, with the affinity up. I don't actually know what Xavier's level 125 secret times is, but I'm looking forward to it. I already got Raphael's and that was something. What did you guys think of this card? Let me know what you're thinking either in the Twitch chat or if you're watching this later on YouTube. Let me know what you think in the comments. Like I said, I'm always open to reacting to whatever cards I do have on my account. I've got a bunch from this year as well as a couple of the rerun cards. For myths, I have all of the myths except for Zane's third myth, God of Annihilation, so I'm also happy to read through those as well. Just let me know what you want to hear, what you want me to react to, and I'm more than happy to do it. But for now, I think we're gonna say thank you to Xavier for the beautiful story and for the 40 diamonds. That was lovely. I hope you had a wonderful time reading this card with me or reading it on your own if you also play lads. And we'll see you in the next card video, whatever that may be. Maybe the anniversary, it may be a different reaction, whatever that is. I'll see you next time. I'm going to eat my hijab thread by thread like a bowl of spaghetti. Could that be a statement of animus dissension? Huh? You wanna fight? Happy Pride, everybody.
Don't say that.